Welcome back to the InfoGuys channel.
What are the things you would regret if you knew today was your last day? It's a powerful, thought-provoking question, isn't it? One that makes us pause and reflect on our lives and the choices we've made. The topic of regret is universally relevant, touching every one of us regardless of our age or stage of life. Today we delve into the deep, often unspoken regrets of the dying, as shared by Bronnie Ware, a palliative care worker. Bronnie Ware, a woman who spent years caring for patients in the last weeks of their lives, documented their dying epiphanies. Bronnie, an Australian nurse, dedicated her career to palliative care, providing comfort to those facing their final days. She found herself in the unique position of being a confidant to those on the precipice of life's greatest mystery, the end. Each story, each regret shared, was a testament to a life lived and the lessons learned too late. The intimacy of these moments allowed Bronnie to gather an unprecedented understanding of human regret and the universal truths we often overlook in our busy lives. Her experiences led her to become a beacon of wisdom, shining a light on the truths many of us fail to acknowledge until it's too late. From these poignant encounters, Bronnie penned a book highlighting the top 5 regrets of the dying. Bronnie Ware's book shares profound insights into the regrets of the dying. Her first observation was, "I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." Imagine reaching the end of your life and realizing you lived it according to societal norms or the desires of others, sacrificing your authentic self in the process. This regret underscores the importance of following your own path, even when it veers off the beaten track. The second regret Ware noted was, "I wish I hadn't worked so hard." We live in a culture that often values productivity over personal well-being. The relentless pursuit of professional success can overshadow the truly important aspects of life, like relationships, health, and personal growth. So, let's not forget to find balance and savor the moments outside of work. Thirdly, she discovered that many wished they had said, "I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings." Bottling up emotions can lead to a life of resentment and unfulfillment. It's essential to communicate our feelings openly and honestly, even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. It's a crucial part of forming deep, meaningful connections with others. Bronnie's fourth insight was, "I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends." Relationships are the lifeblood of human experience. They offer support, love, and a sense of belonging. Yet, in the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to lose touch. This regret reminds us to cherish our friendships and make time for those who matter most. Lastly, she found people saying, "I wish I had let myself be happier." It's a stark reminder that happiness is a choice. Society can often make us believe that we need to achieve certain things to be happy. But true happiness comes from within, from embracing the present and appreciating the simple joys of life. These regrets, as shared by those on their deathbeds, are life lessons for us all. This is not a call for us to live in fear of regret, but rather an invitation to live fully, authentically, and with purpose. To live a life true to ourselves, to balance work with play, to express our feelings, to nurture our relationships, and to choose happiness. Let's honor the wisdom of those who've walked before us by heeding these lessons and living our lives to the fullest. After all, it's not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. But these are not the only regrets people have when facing the end of their life journey. In addition to the 5 regrets that Bronnie Ware identified, there are other profound reflections that people often express as they near the end of their lives. These additional insights gathered from various individuals offer us further food for thought. Many people express a wish that they had spent more time with the people they love. Life is fleeting, and it's easy to let precious moments with loved ones slip away. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we sometimes forget what truly matters, the relationships we build and the love we share. Similarly, a common regret is having worried too much. Worry, in essence, is using our imagination to create scenarios we don't want. It's a stark reminder that we should channel our mental energy towards positivity and constructive thoughts, instead of dwelling on fears and uncertainties. Another regret that comes up frequently is not having forgiven more. It takes a strong person to say, "I'm sorry," and an even stronger person to forgive. Holding grudges only prevents us from experiencing happiness and peace. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, allowing us to move forward without the heavy burden of resentment. People also often express the wish that they had stood up for themselves more. Whether it's against bullying, unfair treatment, or simply to express one's thoughts and feelings, standing up for oneself is an act of self-respect and courage. Living one's own life, rather than a life dictated by others, is another common wish. This speaks to the importance of pursuing our own passions, dreams, and goals. Each of us has a unique path to walk, and the greatest success lies in living life in our own way. Honesty, too, is a common theme. Many people wish they had been more honest, not just with others but with themselves. Honesty is the clearest path to authenticity and living a life that is true to oneself. The regret of having worked too much is echoed here as well. Many people wish they had found a better balance between work and personal life, underscoring the fact that a life well lived is not defined solely by professional accomplishments, but by personal fulfillment and happiness as well. Many express the wish that they had cared less about what other people think. It's a reminder that living for the approval of others is a futile pursuit. Each of us has our own journey and our own reality to live. People also wish they had lived up to their full potential, faced their fears, stopped chasing the wrong things, and lived more in the moment. These are all powerful reminders that life is not a dress rehearsal. It's the main event, and we owe it to ourselves to live it fully, bravely, and authentically. These are stark reminders for us to focus on what truly matters in our lives. These regrets show us the importance of living a life true to ourselves, expressing our feelings, staying connected, and finding happiness. The wisdom from Bronnie Ware and others who have shared their deepest regrets opens our eyes to the fact that life is fleeting, and it's the relationships we build, the passions we pursue, and the peace we find within ourselves that truly matter. It's not about working ceaselessly or conforming to societal expectations. It's about living your own life, standing up for yourself, and doing what makes you happy. It's about not letting worries or the opinions of others dictate your actions. And it's about having the courage to face your fears, to be honest, and to fulfill your potential. The greatest success lies not in a hefty bank account or a high-powered job title, but in the satisfaction of knowing you've lived your life in your own way, unapologetically and fully. It's about making a difference, not just in the world around you, but in your personal world. Now take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are there things you might regret later? If there are, take action. Remember, later will be now before you know it. Remember, subscribing to our channel helps us create more content like this. So before you leave, hit that subscribe button and join us in exploring more about life, death, and everything in between.
Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.